The attention-grabbing protester who tried to scale the Statue of Liberty on the 4th of July, forcing thousands of families to be turned away and evacuated from Liberty Island, was in court today. Now, I caught up with immigration attorney Afia Yunus, who's a regular panelist on Chasing News, and I asked her, what impact does a protest like this have on the message that these protesters are trying to send regarding President Trump's immigration policy? Here's what she had to say.
At the end of the day, something needs to be done, and people are willing to do anything, even putting their lives on the line, to have some change be implemented at the border.
I also asked Afia, does this kind of thing oversimplify the debate? I mean, we're talking about separation of families, but that ignores the fact that most of the kids at the border are unaccompanied minors, and many of the adults who are with them are not, in fact, their parents. They're potentially human traffickers and drug dealers. Here's what she said.
Honestly, I think it's time that something be done. We need comprehensive immigration reform. And the most important issue is these children be returned to their mothers and fathers and be rejoined with their families.
Let's check in with reporter John Shumo with the details on what happened in court today. John, what do you got?
Bill, Therese Patricia Okumu was trending on Twitter before and after her court appearance. Her supporters called her a hero, an American icon. Someone compared her to Rosa Parks. Her critics called her a criminal, a traitor, and someone said she ruined her 4th of July. The woman who climbed onto the pedestal of the Statue of Liberty appeared in a Manhattan federal court Thursday to be arraigned on federal misdemeanor charges, including trespassing, disorderly conduct, and interfering with government functions. As you know, for more than 3 hours, the 44-year-old from Staten Island kept police at bay in a dramatic act of civil disobedience. Authorities on the 4th of July evacuated about 5,000 visitors from Liberty Island as a precaution before they eventually let her down. She was protesting, as you've been discussing, the Trump administration's zero-tolerance policy on immigration that separated families who entered the country illegally.
His draconian zero-tolerance policy on immigration has to go. In a democracy, we do not rip children, we do not put children in cages.
Bill, as you've been discussing, Okumu's ascent came after a protest from the group Rise and Resist. She was part of that, but wasn't arrested. Police had arrested 7 people during that protest. When it was over, she started climbing. At first, the group simply said, we didn't know what she was going to do. They distanced themselves, but later on in a statement, they unequivocally expressed their support. It reads as follows: "We unintentionally led people to believe that we were distancing the group from Patricia," her middle name. "Nothing could be further from the truth. Patricia is our friend, our comrade, our sister." That friend faces 3 criminal counts in all, Bill. If she is eventually convicted, each one carries a maximum sentence of 6 months in prison. Bill?
John, it's interesting that Rise and Resist actually, not only did they distance themselves, they said literally she has no connection to us whatsoever, and then later deleted that post. So not sure. They were probably waiting to see if it was going to help or hurt what they were trying to accomplish. Could she serve concurrent sentences, or could they tag them all on based on each charge and she could end up doing some real time?
The judge will have discretion over the exact sentencing. She's got no criminal past of note. She was arrested once before, reportedly, for a protest, unlawful behavior, unlawful assembly. So she's got no criminal past that would give any indication that she's going to do any serious prison time.
Okay, thank you, John.